Hello! Today is going to be a wonderful day. How's everybody doing? Today's my birthday, so today I'm going to be frosting my own little birthday cake. We're going to be using a cream cheese frosting. Yeah. Which is pretty easy to make. And it's going to be going on a red velvet. Let's see. How's everyone doing today? First thing you want to do is take a block of cream cheese. What you want? It's about 8 ounces. It always sticks to the foil. One reason why you want to use cream cheese frosting because it doesn't melt in the heat like buttercream frosting does. And we're going to be using 2 blocks of it, so that's about 16 ounces. There you go. Oops, some of the foil got stuck on it. You don't want that in there. Not very tasty. Hello, Carson. How you doing, man? And we're going to take about 5 cups of powdered sugar. Mix it in there. And do a little bit at a time. Just going to mush it. And Charlotte Angel, how you doing? It takes a while to get started. It's the thickness of the cream cheese. Just want to keep mushing it in there. Mixing it around. Add a bit more. The reason you want to do a little at a time is just so you don't make a mess because it fly everywhere. Because it's light and airy. Yeah, powdered sugar. Just keep mixing it. Oh. Hope everything looks fine to you guys. I'm not sure the quality of this. Using a different setup than I normally do, so it's not the greatest right now. It's coming along nicely, it looks like. It just takes a while. Not too long, though. It's usually easier with a hand mixer, but I don't have one right now. And I don't want to bring out the stand mixer for this. There you go. The rest of the cream rest of the powdered sugar. And there is a lot of sugar, so this is a very sweet frosting. But it works very well with a red velvet cake. So I'm just keep mixing. Hey Dante, I'm going to add in some vanilla extract. About a tablespoon. The quality doesn't look all that great on my end. Oh. See, it's coming around there. It's almost done. So I want to make sure there's not too many lumps in it. And all the powdered sugar is all absorbed. Hey Jack, how you doing, man? Give me 1 second. As you can see, it looks pretty good. Let's get in there. I'm going to sit a bit so I can just finish warming up the cream cheese. All right. Now, I already made the cake, so it should be coming up. Oh, hey, Universe Man. How you doing? Put some of the stuff away. Oop, hit the camera. Yep, food is evil. All right, 1 second. So you can see I made some mess with the powdered sugar because it likes to fly everywhere. And there's the cake. I made the cakes last night. Let them cool on a wire rack. This one kind of cracked a bit, but that's okay. It doesn't hurt it any. No, it's just a simple red velvet. Let's get some globs on there. Now, red velvet uses chocolate, but it's technically not a chocolate cake. As you see, the frosting is going to cover up that nice little crack in it, so you won't even notice. Well, because blue will look weird, huh, Jack? One second. Okay. Yeah, how you doing, Prospero?
Doing well, hon. How are you?
You good?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jason. Happy birthday to you.
I'm
And
trying
many
full
more.
screen.
What kind of cake did you make?
Red velvet.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go full screen. Do I have to click on mine? Solo layout.
There it is.
There it goes. Yay. It's not very good with StreamYard yet.
There are a whole lot of things I have tried to do and then been so afraid that I was going to close the wrong tab and yeet myself
Yeah.
that I'm just like, okay, I'm just not doing it.
Yeah. If anybody in chat still wants the link, let me know. I'll let you bring you on. All right. Finish the middle layer.
Mm-hmm.
Great. And put the second one on.
Do you want me to fire the link to Jack? He's asking for it.
Oh, yeah,
I can get it.
that works.
Because he wants it on
Thank you.
Discord, and that way you don't have to open Discord and
Yeah.
have
I don't have access to Discord on the computer I'm using right now, so.
Yeah, have everything go.
I'm pretty retentive when it comes to frosting cakes. I want it to be perfect, you know.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Jack's got the link. Man, that looks good. I have never been able to frost a cake worth a hoot.
Yeah.
If I made more cakes, maybe I would learn how, but I haven't baked a cake in ages.
Oh, there he is.
Hello.
Hey, Jack.
Hello, Jack. Go back to solo layout.
Hey, Prospero. Hey, Useful.
Hey.
Isn't it nice that we get to watch a cake get frosted that we can't eat? I mean, I'm like, man, we need transporters, and we need them yesterday.
Hey, speak for yourself. I had a big calzone today, so I don't feel the need for any more food.
Well, I would reckon
Have enough food,
so.
though, man.
Dieting is very, very easy when you're full.
Of course it is. That's why it tends to fail.
Yeah. I found the best trick frosting cake is you turn the plate, not the cake.
Yes.
Makes it easier.
Yep. That's what
that nice and even.
That's what the professionals do.
Yep.
I know you watch.
Plus, they do it, every day.
That's right, and they usually have a fancy Dan turntable and the perfectly edged spatulas and that kind of thing. It's like, man, if you got all the tools that you see on cooking shows, you'd have no place to put them ever. You know,
Yeah.
buy a house to keep your stuff in. You know, that's why we need replicators and transporters.
Yep. That's the only way socialism will ever work.
So you need one of those frosting spatulas,
Yeah.
those big long ones with the straight edge.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Oh.
I've seen people use those. My mother had a long, thin spatula, and it still didn't help me. But I'm just not handy in that regard. I don't think.
Frosting, I'm not terrible with. What I'm terrible with is cutting like a. I'm terrible at serrated knives. I'm terrible at cutting a slice of bread, and by extension, I'm terrible at cutting the top of a cake flat. So if I want to cut the top of the cake flat so I can stack another layer on top of it, I'm terrible at that.
Mm-hmm.
I just turn it upside down and use the bottom part for the flat part. That's why I
Yeah.
did this one.
If you've got
It's
too
easier.
much of a mound, you can always just kind of even almost erratically shave it and then flip it, and you have flat then. Amazingly enough, and you don't have the crumb coming up as easily. The pan side down bit doesn't tend to crumb when you ice it as badly.
I think it's funny to use crumb as a verb.
Oh, actually, I was just but I was describing it as a noun in that case. But I did say to crumb. The cake doesn't crumb as easily.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. It's
it's funny.
yeah, it is, but it's exactly what it does. I mean, I can't. I'm
Yeah.
trying to think of another
Oh, it's
descriptor. You know,
well, no,
because-
no. It's a great word. It describes it perfectly. It's just
Yeah,
it's funny.
because you don't want to say fall apart because that's not what's really happening. It's just, and it's even if there is crumb in the icing, who cares? Tastes good.
You know?
Yeah.
None of this perfect shit.
I mean, I have
Also,
to
sorry
give
for
it
cursing.
to people who do, the lovely fondant drapings on cakes.
Oh yeah,
and
the sheet of
stuff.
frosting.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
hate those people. I hate them.
I don't hate them. I admire their talent. I don't share it. It's just, I also don't, share Rembrandt's talent. And I don't.
I hate them for their talent at that one almost useless trivial skill, but they are so good at it that they make me feel inadequate.
There's big money. There's big money in those cakes, so I wouldn't say it was useless or trivial. Yeah,
Yeah.
You go to some bakers and check out the cost of their product, and it's like,
Well,
Erlanger.
when I in this case, when I say useless, I mean like in the survival gather hunter sense of the word.
Oh yeah, this is artistic pretty. It's not a. It certainly isn't one of life's necessities, but
Yeah.
then again, I don't know. Maybe fondant would work really well as a wound covering.
Don't worry, I can apply this gauze. I have fondant experience.
That's right. You could have a fondant cast. But it would get kind of brittle and dry and crumble off probably too soon. So we'll stick with plaster for the time being.
That's the next
Okay.
food. That's the next Food Network show right there. Well, you did a great job at wrapping the cast, but unfortunately, your fondant was too brittle, and so it fell off almost immediately.
That looks pretty good.
It sure does.
That is the best cake I've seen today.
I have to admit it's the only cake I've seen today, and
Well, yes.
I'm thinking right now through the ingredients I have in the house. Do I have all the things I'd need to make a cake this weekend? Not
Well, red
sure.
velvet's pretty easy.
Yeah.
You don't really need food coloring if you don't want it. If you don't have it, it's just appearance. But I made it last night because making the cake on live stream would take too long, you know. So
Yeah, I think that would have been the amount of time you would have been standing.
yeah,
The baking time's nice though. That's sit down time.
yep.
Can
Make
sit
sure you get a little
down and
frosting.
watch your favorite show.
So help me God. If you plug, I am gonna hunt you down.
I'm not gonna. I'm not. I wasn't even thinking of that.
Okay,
How,
okay.
How dare you?
How
You're
dare
gross.
How dare I? I'm gross. Jesus Christ, you make P.T. Barnum blush.
You know, I
Yeah.
really don't do it that much.
Jack, you're a whore.
What? I don't do it that much though. Most of the time these days, people do it for me. I don't even ask; they just do it.
I know they're trying to get their stuff read on Lords of the Night, I think.
Yeah. Frosted especially.
Well, yeah.
Frosted appreciates the sport of the thing.
Well, that's kind of his job. There he is sitting in the corner with a scary spider, and he has to do something.
Yeah, him and Geode.
The only recent ad I can think of. Well, I mean, I do it. Maybe I have a little bit, but other than that, other than Lords of the Night, the only place I've really done it is I paid for an ad on Sinatra's channel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you see that?
No, but I'm picturing it. I'm just picturing it because I'm picturing Sinatra going, "God damn it."
No, actually, he's fine with doing an ad for me now because I help him with the game stream
Yeah.
on Patreon. So I'm sure he's fine with it. That said,
Let's
it
see
should
what
be
it-
coming up soon. I don't know why he hasn't contacted me.
I don't know. Maybe.
Enough about my show. See, you talked me into doing an ad, Prospero.
Mm.
Your fault, not mine.
Okay. Pictures or it didn't happen.
Hmm.
Is that
Pretty
cream
much
cheese?
frosted now.
Is that cream cheese frosting?
Yeah.
Atta boy. That was
So
the
it has
thing
that
I-
nice tang,
Oh
nice
yeah.
tang to it.
Oh man, red velvet requires cream cheese frosting.
Oh yeah.
Red-
Well, plus you can't usually
red-
use a buttercream in this heat. It'll just melt.
Oh yeah, and well, cream cheese can be dicey too, but it will hold together long enough for your purposes.
Oh yeah.
I find it's cream cheese frosting goes well with red velvet and carrot cake.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, carrot cake without cream cheese frosting is not carrot cake to me. I
Yeah.
expect it to have that tang, because buttercream is very sweet and carrot cake is very rich. So it's almost like, here, have a plate of diabetes.
Well, this is very sweet because there's like 5 cups of powdered sugar in the frosting alone.
Doesn't
There's 2 cups
count.
of sugar in the cake. So, yeah.
Because the cream cheese is virtuous. It got rid of all that sugar.
It's
You only have one birthday a year. So you get to have whatever kind of naughty cake you want. It's fine.
Yeah.
Look at that.
well, normally I
pretty
wouldn't make a
slice.
cake, but since I'm doing the cooking channel, it seems kind of
Yeah.
a good thing to do.
It's the right thing to do.
You can see the coloring.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as deep red because I didn't put a whole lot of food coloring in it. Here's the slice.
But it's got that cherry wood tone to it,
yeah.
which is nice. Mahogany cake.
You
Pretty.
see, got powdered sugar everywhere because it's messy.
Powdered sugar is
Even if you're
just-
careful.
Yeah, and when you get it on the floor, walk carefully. It's like flour. Isn't that prettiful?
Yeah.
Good job.
I usually need it when it comes to frosting, but I don't have all the tools.
For a second, I thought that was Prospero responding to you by going. "Sss."
No.
I was confused for a moment.
No, washing my hands. We're actually in the kitchen now, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Better doing it in my shed.
I have found in my travels that the kitchen is frequently the best place to do cooking.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of ways to cook, camping and whatnot.
Yeah, it's a grill. I like grills because grills, all you do is use the heat and a steel brush, and you are now ready to go again.
Yeah.
The cleanup is just great, and if you've used a spatula, oh wow, that's wrist snapping. To clean up, it's just. I'm getting lazier and lazier the older I get. That is very pretty, Jason. Well done. And happy
thank you.
birthday again.
Beautiful. Mwah.
Yeah.
With
I
the
wanted a piece of it
Italian
last night.
fingers.
Since I made the cake last night, I wanted a piece last night, but I had to wait. Like, dang it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's always the worst part is waiting.
Yes,
You
it
just want some
is.
sugar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not a huge sweet eater, but every now and then that you want sugar bug gets me. And if there's nothing in the house, that is like the saddest sensation. Because it's like,
Yeah.
it's not going to be replaced by salty. That's not going to work. And eating sugar out of the bowl is like gross.
Is the quality good on the stream though? On mine, it looks kind of bad.
It has kind of been coming and going. Monkey had this trouble last night. Everything was fine on his end, what he was viewing, but what was going to YouTube
Yeah.
was pixelating.
Plus, I'm not using a good camera either. I'm using a webcam,
Yeah, he was-
but it's supposed to be
but-
1080p.
He was broadcasting the C-SPAN coverage of the convention the last night, last night. The last night.
The last night.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, Data.
Final night last night, and he it was just oh man, the video quality way worse than this, Jason, way worse. So, but you can see the color of the cake and the beautiful icing.
Yeah.
It is most certainly colored like a red velvet
Oh, yeah.
cake.
Oh, yeah.
It is
I'm-
I'm not going to say it. Please don't say the acronym cake of color out loud. Thank you.
I'm reminded of Alton Brown's greatest insult. Oh God, you should smell this. Oh no, wait, you can't.
Oh, yeah, torture. That's terrible when somebody's like, "Oh my God, this smells so good," and you're watching them on a video. It's like that's not fair.
Thank you, Shredded Angel, for the donation. I appreciate it, man. I just noticed it. It's kind of hard to keep on track of everything, doing things.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I've got a cat that just ran in the room going berserk. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it's been 30 minutes. I guess I'm done with the frosting cake. So I guess I'll end the stream here.
Well, thanks for the invite, Useless.
Yeah.
To share at really horrible social distancing. I mean, I think 2,500 plus miles is a little much, but
Yeah.
Thank you for allowing me to celebrate with you, and happy
Oh,
birthday.
yeah, man. Oh, thank you.
yeah.
I figured it'd be fun to stream it,
Yes, indeed. I'm just sorry
You guys
that
have anything
we
you
couldn't
wanna-
be there and slap candles on it and
Yeah.
sing in person to you and make you run screaming into the street.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all right. Do you guys have anything you want to shill or promote?
You can find me over in Minions of the Zoo way too often at 11:30 Eastern, 10:30 Central on the Minions of the Zoo channel. And you can find Jack at Go Jack.
No, I'm not saying anything because you made me feel guilty.
Well, you should. It's good for the soul to feel guilty. You can find Jack on his Quippers.
No.
Jack does
No.
Quiplash on Tuesdays at 11:30
God
against
damn it.
against the Minions because he's a pig. Okay. No, he has lots and lots of fun with lots and lots of interesting guests. So
I wish I didn't have to do it against them.
look. There's only so
I know
many
you know,
hours.
but I gotta.
There's so many hours in a day, and so you can find Jack on Tuesdays doing his Quiplash stream with a bunch of goofy goofs saying a bunch of really horrible things.
Oh, so you've seen it?
Yes, I have.
Unfortunately.
Yes.
Well,
Oh boy.
thanks for all coming out and hanging out with me. Hope you have a good one. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye bye.